Hey everybody, it's Honest or Nighttime. So Crytek released their latest event for Hunt Showdown a little over a week ago. It's called Devil's Trail, and I kind of wanted to talk about it in a more rambly style, first impressions kind of video. Um, you're going to be seeing bounty hunt footage here from a compound fight I had. I was using the Maynard sniper silence with the conversion. It's nothing crazy. But I wanted to talk about it because I find the event a little bit underwhelming, and I want to see what you guys thought about it. Um, So it's an event based off scouting, and scouting is such an integral part of Hunt Showdown, right? So you're constantly trying to figure out where people are, where they're going, and you do this by like hearing sound traps, like crows or dogs flying, um, if you hear gunshots in the distance, looking at found clues. And that being said, I mean, it's cool. The main gameplay change is that there's extraction points and supplies are actually hidden now, and the only way to reveal them are there's these new um, scouting towers throughout the map that are kind of reskinned sniper towers, and they look cool. They have like shrubbery all on them and stuff. Uh, but inside those towers, there's a map, and if you interact with that map, it shows you all the supply points and extraction points, and it gives you pledge marks for doing so. You can also find out where the extraction points are if you banish a target, or if you use a chariot card. So in theory, this is kind of a good thing that I like. It prevents rioting. It prevents people from just camping by extraction points with traps and then letting the bounty team do everything. Because, you know, hypothetically, if the bounty team vanishes and then they run towards an extraction point that no one knows where it is, you know, there's a risk of them being able to get out because you don't know like how far they can run and if they can make it or not. Um, you know, they also have some other gameplay changes, but I want to ask like scouting is such a big part of Hunt Showdown, and but is this like cool enough to have an event based around? I play on console, but a lot of people on PC that I saw comments of were saying that the player count numbers are pretty low for a new event. There's still that peak because it is a new event, but it wasn't as high as the other ones. Um, so I wanted to discuss why potentially, um, because there's some good stuff in here. Like for example, they added a new mob. Um, it's called the Fire Breather. It's like this humanoid, which I hate because all their fire mobs, all three of them, like the Emulator, the now Fire Breather, and then the Hellborn, are all like humanoid, just charred human figures. Um, but they added one, and it's similar, but it's a little bit weaker than the Emulator. And instead of running at you and smacking you, it just like spews like a stream of fire that really burns your health bars fast. Um, I don't know. I first impressions, it's okay. I want to see how I feel later on, but I just hate having more fire in the game and burning off her health bars permanently. Um, some people might like the gruesome nature of that, but I find it a bit annoying and extra. They also added two new tarot cards, which are great as always. Um, One is called Pathfinder. It lets you see, I think your squad as well, all the clues that have been taken on the map at a certain point when you use it. It shows like pink dots on the map, the mini map, and it's great. I actually really love this. I actually think it might even be too strong. Like you basically see where people spawn. Um, you can see like the dots scattered across. If there's like maybe two in an area, if there's three or more, etc. Uh, they also added another one called High Priestess, which where you burn the tarot card, it kind of shows the card like in the world, and it pans to show where the nearest enemy hunter is, and then as it's panning, it's burning away, right? And it's showing the timer on it, and as soon as it's fully burnt out, it ends. That's a really cool concept. I thought that was sick. And these are kind of anti-rat measures, um, which is funny because the elephant in the room right now is your new perk. I think it's called All Ears. I'm All Ears. I think that's a Dead by Daylight one, but it's essentially a perk where if you hold your dark sight, you get to hear enemy hunters at a range through walls. And I don't know the exact range, but man, it was massive. It felt like maybe 2 to 300 meters, and you could hear them walking, running, crouch walking. I heard like people grunting from falling. I think I might even hear like a reload. I beg, why? How did this get through testing? I saw, and I thought this initially when I saw like the event details. Um, it just seems like too busted. Like Hunt's sound design is so meticulous, like you hear everything, and it's great. I mean, I'll give CryEngine that, man. Like it's you can hear people like right above you, right below you. You can hear everything in the game. You hear when people aim down sights, they breathe. Um, and I'm just so surprised they'd add something like this and make it such a big range. So they currently removed it from the game. So their one new perk, they removed it, and I don't know if they're gonna reinstate it back soon or if they're gonna make big changes to it. I mean, I think it'd be okay if you like severely nerf the range of it. Um, but even then, it feels cheap. Like people that don't move will just be able to hear other people that make plays. So there's that. What else do I want to talk about? Let me take a hit before I keep continuing. They added some stuff to the base gameplay, which is actually pretty good, but I don't think it's useful. So it's kind of back to the scouting thing. So when you set off crows or ducks, they leave behind their feathers in the world, which is pretty cool. And there's those vaultable fences that have like the little U shape, where if hunters vault them, now they actually make a noise and they crack, and you can see the crack in the wood to kind of show that hunters have been there. I think it's cool, but I don't think it's really going to be that useful. I mean, you could just hear it when someone sets off crows. Um, they also added, and I think this is really lame. They added different supply point skins, and I'm not trying to shit on the work of the developers because I this like they look great, but I don't think this is like that exciting. And I actually don't like the idea of having multiple supplies as like a player because in previous events you just have that one big hub that people go to, and that hub manages to have a lot of the cash registers. So nowadays, I feel like when I get my dub, we clear lobby, we're like clearing through the map. I have to go through multiple supply points to see if they have cash registers. I know I don't have to, but it's just something that's so annoying. Um, and I feel like I haven't been getting as much money for an event. Um, one more thing I want to talk about is I'm surprised they haven't added previous stuff yet. Like, why is Blade Mancer not in the game yet? And why is a Shredder not in the game also? You know, I they said they made this effort to try to keep adding stuff to the base gameplay, like once they create something they're gonna add it. But I haven't come across any of that yet. Like you can just add the Shredder or even the Flame Rifle. I completely forgot about that. You can add those to the crates at the Wildland and Homesteader and like those giant long ones that are 3 pledge marks. So they haven't added those, which is kind of annoying. Excuse me. And I'm also a bit annoyed because, and I just lost my train of thought. Oh, this is why. So I don't know what goes on behind the scenes, and I do love Hunt Showdown, and I know Crytek works very hard on it. But I was surprised that this is the event we got because number one, we just had Murder Circus, which was 4 months, right? And I feel like this event, I don't know if it's 4 months worth of work. I don't know. It doesn't feel impactful on me as a player, right? But not only that, I mean, Murder Circus, if we're gonna be honest, was mostly like a rehash of the original event. I know they added new Ursa Mortis animations. Which speaking of which, in this latest event, they added new idle animations for all the mobs, which I like. I actually forgot to mention that. That was pretty cool. Um, but they added new like Ursa Mortis stuff. They added like one new circus like game where you have the big thing where you can hit like the whack-a-mole kind of thing. Um, and they added some new perks, like some new traits, but I don't know, like you technically had like another few months of development. I know they added the flame rifle, which they did a very good job in my opinion. I know people find it underwhelming, but I like the flame rifle and I like the infected compounds, which are they still in the game? I haven't seen one personally since I've been playing. Um, but yeah, I don't get why they're adding these cool new things and not adding them or keeping them in the game. For example, like this weekend at the time of recording this, dude, they're removing content and calling it a mini event. So it's called the Clear Skies event, and they're removing weather conditions for the weekend. And I know some people are gonna eat that shit up. They're gonna be like, "Oh, I hate the rain and the thunder showers and the nighttime maps. I just want to be able to see everything and hear everything." But dude, it just adds so much variety in life and culture to Hunt Showdown to have these weather events, and such a variety is the spice of life in gameplay, and I know it's only a weekend, it's not a big deal, but like I don't like why are we listening to these bots that just like the basic game mode? Not to insult people, but it's like these are the type of people that back in the day when they played COD, they just play TDM and they wouldn't ever play Search and Destroy, they never play Domination, they just want to go and shoot people, and it's like it's just stupid, man. And people are saying it's them gearing up for Inferno, but Inferno's still like another month away, and I really think that they should have just dropped the event with it. I think a few months ago I remember hearing that they said that it was ready already or in the final stages. Um, so I don't know. I think it would have been more beneficial to just have it on event drop. I know they're gonna probably add it in the mid season patch to kind of bring players back. Um, and I'll be back for that. I mean, I've been really looking forward to that, but I don't know. I personally find this event kind of underwhelming. Have I been too pessimistic? Let me know what you guys think down below. Oh, Mini, something else I forgot to mention, the battle pass. Last note before I close it. Dude, this battle pass is a little disappointing also. So why are they reusing so many skins from previous DLCs? And I don't mind that they do that, right? They've done that in the past. I get they're saving time on development. I get that these are skins that people like. It's usually like the dark gothic skins that people kind of spend their money on. So I get it from a business aspect. But tell me why there's almost as much like old skins as new skins. So like let me count them out. So in this battle pass, they brought back the Death Mask, like Black Skull skins, right? Was it Death Mask? Yeah, it was like with his Mako and stuff. They might have added. It might have been a previous hunter as well, but so it's that black skin with the silver skull. They added it on the Romero Talon, the Romero Alamo, the Nagant Precision, the Nagant Deadeye, the fuses, and I think the ammo box. So that's 7 skins in their battle pass, where it's just old skins that they put on new weapons. New weapons. Um, and their new skins are the two for the Vandal and the Vandal Deadeye. And then they have the ones for I think the Centennial Sniper, Centennial Trauma, Haymaker, and Lamat. So another 7. I think the only like new skins I like. I mean, all the skins I just listed are okay. I'm not hating on them. They're serviceable. Maybe there's not. It's subjective. Maybe it's just not my taste. But the ones I really like are the High Bomb skin. I think that one's sick. It's like the little bone broth. And I like some of the charms near the end. I like the charm with like the little green bug in it, the firefly, and the owl at the last one. And for the hunters, I think the hunters are pretty cool too. I'm not in love with them compared to previous battle passes. Like if you're gonna, even the circus one that we just had was better. I like the web of the empress one a lot more. That one was bangers, man. I actually that hunter, the hunters in that man were so good. I know people didn't like the last one, but I thought usually they were good. Um, so yeah, I just find a lot of aspects of this event pretty underwhelming. But let me know what you guys think down below. I mean, I'm still gonna play Hunt Showdown. I love this game, and I've been taking a little bit of a break because I was playing Resident Evil Requiem. But now that that's kind of done, gonna be making a lot of content on it. And I love Hunt's core gameplay loop, so we'll see. Um, but yeah, thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you guys think down below. And as always, take it easy.